In the mail from the Virginia Department of Treasury, thanks to a WTKR News 3 investigation, we started digging into how unclaimed property was handled in the Commonwealth. Then lawmakers introduced new legislation that would help the public get their funds.
And now that bill has passed the House and the Senate. Investigative reporter Margaret Kavanaugh joins us here in the studio with the very latest. And Margaret, you have been investigating this issue for over a year.
Yes, it's been a long year and a lot of investigations, but the new bill gained overwhelming support in the House and the Senate. But this entire investigation all started off with an email from someone who was concerned about how the state was handling this public money. And that was last February. The House Bill 1606, also known as the Cash Now Act, would allow the treasurer to automatically send out checks to people who are owed $5,000 or less without them having to file a claim. Now, our investigation exposed how many states are already doing this. Delegate Phil Hernandez of Norfolk introduced this bill and issued us a statement today. He said, in part, when it comes to putting money in the people's pockets, this bill is one of the most consequential bills of 2025 session. And he stands by all of this that has been going on with unclaimed property, paving the way and getting people the money that is theirs. Now, our investigation also exposed how the state had $3.6 billion rather than the $2 billion they had reported for years. We also highlighted how much money they were generating in interest. Watchdog Ron Litzy says, while fraud is a concern, he believes the government has placed way too much red tape up to help people get their money back, and says he's glad this new law has been moving forward.
At least people are now aware of the problem. I commend you for following up on this repeatedly and, finding out what's going on.
The treasurer says there's no way to return the vast majority of the $3.8 billion they have in their possession due to the claims being old and the lack of information that they have in many of these cases. The treasurer said he's excited by the new bill, but said it further supports their ongoing efforts to improve Virginia's unclaimed property processes. And we'll have a lot more on this entire investigation coming up at 6 o'clock tonight. Margaret Kavanaugh, News 3.
So just so them clear, so there's a ton of money that they're sitting on, and they're saying, we don't know how to get that. So going forward, there's a big change, but they're going to be able to sit on all this money.
So that's the problem that the treasurer has expressed, that he can't. He says that the information that they have in their possession, there's no way to get a lot of that back. But, we'll have to wait and see how all this unfolds. But people could be getting checks if the governor passed this, and it'll happen immediately. They're not waiting till July like many of the other laws.
Wow, this is a huge development and something you've been working really hard on, Margaret. And this is not the first time that Margaret and the investigative team have helped change Virginia law. In 2023, Margaret exposed the harm being done to sexual assault survivors, and that led to a new law that requires sexual assault suspects to be tested for HIV. You can find Margaret's investigation on that law change and an outline on how this case put the suspects' rights and the victims' rights in the spotlight. That's up right now at WTKR.com.
As the snow